All right, what's up, everybody? I'm back with another video about Okcoin.com and staking or stacking of Miami coin for 430% APY. Just today, I got paid out on my second cycle, and you can see here I got paid 1,075 STX coin. That was just today at noon. Right now it's 2:33 p.m. October the 25th, 2021. And so just wanted to talk a little bit about it and let everybody know exactly how it all works, talk about the math, talk about mining, Miami coin, etc., etc. And if you're not on Okcoin.com already, in the description, I will leave my referral code. You get $50 worth of Bitcoin, and so do I if you use my referral code. And you can see here I do have a handful of referrals, only 2 of which so far have completed the level 2 KYC verification and made a fiat deposit of over $100. So hopefully the rest of these guys will get their act together and get that done, because we're over here making money. And also feel free to join us on our Facebook group called Let's Level Up. That is a like-minded group for people that are interested in leveling up and making some additional money. Primarily, we're talking about crypto, but we are open to discuss any activity that will make us more money. And if you're a jerk and you come on there and start, bad-mouthing people and whatever, we'll kick you off the group. And so, just keep in mind, newbies are welcome. There's no such thing as stupid questions. Knobs, everybody's welcome. So feel free to join us over there. And to get back to Miami coin, let's talk about that. So on earnings, what you're making is 430% APY. And you have an option of 1 cycle and 12 cycles. And I'll get more in depth into that in just a few moments. Here's what I made so far. It says 4,891. That's pretty accurate. This number over here, total deposit, that is based on my current 322,000 that I have locked in for 12 cycles. And you can see here, I have done, let's see, we've got 4 different deposits. One for 103,000 Miami coin, another one for 121,000. Another one for 322,000, another one for 500,000. So I've gotten paid out on these 2 on my very first cycle, and then this one on my second cycle. And I locked them both up just for 1 cycle each. Big mistake. I should have locked them up for 12 cycles. And like I said, we'll talk about that in just a few moments. This one I now have on 12 cycles. And here, let me pull that back up so you can take a look at my earnings. This is what I've actually gotten paid out. 629 plus 533 is 1163 on my first cycle. So that's 1163 stacks or STX coin. And on cycle number 2, I had 500,000 and I got paid out 1,075 STX coin. So I made a little Excel sheet so I can kind of gauge and keep track of what I'm earning and what's going on and what's potentially going to happen in the future and so on and so forth. So as you can see here, 225,000 on cycle 1 is what I had. The price of Miami coin at the time was about 4.4 cents, which equaled about just shy of $10,000. So that's why I got paid 1,100 stacks or 1,162 versus the cycle number 2. I have double the amount of stacks. Or I'm sorry, I have double the amount of STX coin, but actually got paid out less stacks. Now the reason is because the price of STX coin went up from $1.30 to $2.33. Today it's at $2.22, and the price of Miami went down. So it's all relative. At the end of the day, though, it's pretty accurate to a 430% APY. So let me give you an example. Let's take this number. The 500,000 equaled about 12,500. So 12,500 times 430%, which will be 4.3 APY. So that's about 53,750 per year. Now divide that by 365 days for the year. It's $147 per day that I'm earning times that by 15 days, comes out to $2,200. And what I actually got paid is $23.88. So it's a little bit better than the 430% APY. And I got paid even more than the 430% APY in cycle 1 because the price of stacks went up so much. It went from $1.30 to $2.33. So on that one, I got paid $2,700 with half the amount of Miami coin, which is way over 430% APY. So it's very interesting. Nonetheless, it is relatively accurate to the 430% APY or higher, at least thus far. So that for me is very exciting, very happy with that. At the end of the day, what my plan is to recoup my initial investment, which was $14,000. I want to recoup that as quick as I can and then just play with house money. However, on the last round, I did take this $2,700 and I purchased more Miami coin with that, which gave me the $322,265. Now this $500,000, I won all of that by mining Miami coin, and we'll get more into that later in the video. But all in all, everything that I spent to get these Miami coins, which is technically about $822,000, which you can see here on my dash, I've got 822,000 Miami coin, and which equals, well, where'd it go? Wrong one. Come on. All right, which equals $23,688. That's at its current price right this moment. And obviously that goes up and down all the time. So let's see. All right, so I've got 822,000. My plan is, okay, I'm going to lock up this other 500,000 on the next cycle. So cycle number 3, which I'll get paid out on November the 9th. On November the 9th, I'll make right around 17 or 18, maybe even $1,900 is what I'll get paid out in STX coin. Now on the cycle number 4 for me, I'm going to take that 500,000, add it into that, so I'll have about 822,000 Miami coin, which will give me, well, provided all the prices stay the same, which they of course won't, but that'll earn me approximately $4,000 or $4,100 every 15 days. Now that's provided I do 12 cycles. If I do one cycle, I'm only getting paid every 30 days because you got to skip a cycle. All right, so let's talk about that a little bit. If you go here to earn, deposit, so I'm going to hit max, that's my 500,000. On one cycle, I'll get 1,160 stacks. Current price is $2.22. So that's a pretty decent payday. 1160 times 2.22, it's about $2,500. And there's nothing wrong with that. However, when I've got my full 822,000 in there, I'm doing a lot better. It'll be almost 2,000 stacks. So that's going to give me a pretty good payday on that. So even if the prices stay exactly the same, I'll be making over $4,000 every 15 days. So this is why you want to go with 12 cycles, is to get paid every 15 days. Otherwise, if you go with one cycle, you have to skip the next cycle and then you can re-up, which is what I mistakenly did. A friend of mine, he right off the bat, he went with 12 cycles and he's getting paid every 15 days. Now, I didn't understand that at the beginning, so that's why on my first 2 cycles, I only did one cycle. So I highly recommend sticking with 12 cycles. Get paid every 15 days. Your Miami coin will be unlocked at the end of whatever you locked it up for. So if you lock it up for one cycle, your Miami coin gets unlocked after the 15 days. At the same time, you get paid STX. If you lock it up for 12 cycles, at least based on this current cycle and the current date, which is October 25th, my money is going to be locked up till next year, May the 6th. Now, that's just my Miami coin. My STX coin, I'm going to get paid out every 15 days, as you can see on this schedule here. So November the 9th, well, on this date's wrong, I got to add 15 days to that. This should actually be a 12. So there we go. So November 24th, December 9, December 24th, so on and so forth. Those are the dates when I'll get paid my STX. And I got no problem making $8 grand a month for free. So I'll recoup my $14,000 very quickly. Once I've done so, then I'm just playing with house money. All right, so now let's talk about Miami coin mining. And this is the whole reason that we are able to earn the 430%. If you go over here to citycoins.co, click on FAQ, it gives you the basic description. So in a nutshell, people bid on blocks. Okay, so they bid over here on these blocks. And right now you can win 100,000 MIA coin if you bid on this block. So for example, this person bid 50 STX coin. He had a 3.9% likelihood of winning this block, and he won with only 50 stacks. And let's see this one. This guy had 300 STX coin with 24% chance of winning. He won, so on and so forth. So you place bids, which you have to do so over here. And let me back up. Okay, so first get yourself a Hero wallet. That's HIRO. Get a Hero wallet, and you're gonna have to load it with STX coin. You can buy STX coin on Okcoin.com as well as many other exchanges. Send your STX coin over here. Then you're going to log in, click dashboard, confirm. You can either mine one block or you can mine multiple blocks. Now, obviously you're going to want to go with multiple blocks in my opinion. The 3 times that I've mined, well, once I did 20 blocks and I won one. Another time I did 2 different times I did 99 blocks, and then I won one of those. And so you do have to manually enter each bid amount in here. So if you take a look at mine, for example, let's see, oops, go to history. And here you can see I bid 15 stacks. And if it's red, you lost. If it's green, you won. So you can see I bid on 198 blocks. I won one of those. And let's scroll down to the one I won. All right, there it is. Okay, so on this particular block, I only bid 10 stacks. And there's other people bidding 600, 500, etc. I only bid 10, and I won, and with a 0.27% chance of winning. So that's pretty cool. You know, so don't bid. You don't want to play around with this unless you got some money to lose. There are people bidding really small amounts, like you know, 1 and 2 stacks, and those people do win sometimes. I mean, as you saw, I only bid 10 on that one, and I won. I basically tripled my money. I won 500,000 stacks, and which if had I bought it, it would have given me a price point of 0.009. So that's less than a penny per per Miami coin. And the price of Miami coin right now, you can see, is at 2.8 cents. So I've literally tripled my money just on that. Not to mention everything else that I got going on here with earnings and so on and so forth, which is pretty exciting stuff, you know. So at the end of the day, at the end of my cycles, I'm gonna have earned right around about 50 grand in STX coin on top of whatever the price is when I go ahead and cash out. Let's say it stays the same. My current value is over 23,000, so that's $73,000. You know, I turned $14,000 into $73,000 over a 6-month period. Now, if the price of Miami coin goes up to 10 cents, which is very, very possible, that's going to be $82,000 right there, plus the 50,000. So that's a pretty good payday over a 6-month period. And not to mention the price of XTS can go up and so on and so forth. So either way, this is a winner. I'll have my money back in less than 2 months. And then literally I'm just playing with house money. It's just, I'm getting free money. I have no complaints about that whatsoever. So to go back to the mining, if you want to get into that, it's pretty simple. Get yourself a Hero wallet, you can use it as an extension, or you download it as an extension for either Chrome or Firefox, either one. Get it installed, get it set up, then take yourself over to MiamiCoin.com, get logged in. Now, after you place your bids, you hit send transaction, and it's automatically going to kick you to the next available block. So you're going to want to go to MIAmining.com, click Explorer, and the first one that pops up green, that is the block that's being bid on at this moment. So it's going to put you on this next block, which is 35,198. Now, you are not going to know whether you won or not until after 100 blocks. So if you bid on just this one block, for example, when this block gets to, or the existing block that's being mined gets to 35,298, you're going to go over here to your history, and you're going to see it in your history whether you won that particular block or not. And like I said, it's either green or red. You either won or lost if it's green or red. And then you just have to sit and wait and see whether you won or not. So it's all, honestly, it's very, very simple, easy to use. Now, once you did win, you're going to go over here to MiamiCoin.com, click on redeem. You got mining rewards and stacking rewards. So keep in mind, you can stack here on this website as well as Okcoin.com. You can stack on either. I like Okcoin because on there I can trade right away if I so choose, and which I like to do that. Last time, like I said over here, when I got into cycle 1, STX coin was valued at $1.30, shot up a day after the end of this cycle to $2.33, and that's when I sold. So that gave me a huge profit. Otherwise, I would have only made somewhere around $1,500. I made an extra $1,200 just waiting a couple days and waiting for STX coin to shoot up. So I was very, very happy with that. Extra $1,200, I'll take it any day. Whoops, I don't know why I keep going back to that. So yeah, if you have any questions about mining, how it all works, you can ask me in the comments down below, and or go to citycoins.co. They've got a lot of good information on there, how all of it works. I mean, this is real money that people are bidding to win these blocks of Miami coin, and it all goes into a pool. 30% of that pool goes to the city of Miami. Literally, the city of Miami gets 30% of this money. The other 70% gets kicked back to us that are staking or stacking our Miami coin for STX coin. So that's how they're able to pay such a high APY. Now, once those funds get exhausted, and or if people stop bidding on Miami coin, that's when that 430% APY is going to change. However, until then, let's take full advantage of it and make as much as possible. So any questions, definitely feel free to hit me up. Definitely sign up with my referral code, get that $50 in Bitcoin, and I get $50 for that as well. And check out our Facebook group called Let's Level Up, and feel free to join us and ask some questions there as well. All right, good luck.